Sagana State Lodge in Nyeri County. Now, still on matters politics, but in the Coast region. And should the Coast region have only one political party? Should one of their sons or daughters vie in the 2022 general election? Now, these are questions lingering in the minds of leaders from the area as campaigns for the top seat rages on. Today, two governors, Ali Hassan Joho and Mombasa Kingi, assembled their troops in a bid to discuss these pertinent issues. More than 20 MPs and senators attended the meeting, but as Tobias Chanji reports, leaders allied to Deputy President William Ruto are crying foul for being locked out.
Clock ticks towards 2022, so our politicians moving with speed to align themselves ready for the duel. Leaders countrywide are currently pushing to have one of their own on the ballot paper. Not left behind are leaders from the coast who are now strategizing for the 2022 polls. Early Monday, two governors from the area, Ali Hassan Joho and Mombasa Kingi, held a meeting with over 20 leaders.
Ili na sisi tutambulikane kisiasa pale kwa ile national cake. Manake sisi sana tukiwa ni wafuasi hatui kitchen. Sasa sisi coast mood iko ni kwamba na sisi tuwe jikoni. Kikipikwa tuone.
Sababu kitu ambacho tunakosa wapwani ni kwamba kila mtu anavutia kivyake, kila mtu ni mbabe kivyake, kila mtu ni mgogo kivyake. Hilo sioni kama litatusaidia katika ile azma yetu ambayo tunasema tunataka serikali ijayo.
Some, however, opined that having a single party was untenable, insisting that the only way out for coast unity should be having the region's kingpin, whom other leaders will support and coalesce around.
One, ipo haja ya kuwa na vyama vilivyo na asili ya pwani na sisi tuviunge mkono. Pili, ambacho naona tunakosa kwa wakati huu na labda matumaini yangu kwa huu mkutano kama ulivyoniuliza ni kwamba labda tutaibuka na kuwa tumekubaliana sisi viongozi kwamba ni nani mgogo wetu wa pwani, kwa sababu hilo halijafanyika.
But as the meeting was going on, MPs allied to Deputy President William Ruto cried foul, saying they had been kept in the dark. Led by Nyali MP Mohamed Ali and Kilifi North Owen Baya, they branded the meeting as an ODM affair and that they had not been invited. Joe is also ODM's deputy party leader, has already declared his interest to vie for presidency.
Na mimi tuma ujumbe sahihi waelewe, kama ajui wajue, niko katika kinyang'anyiro cha kupigania urais kupitia chama cha ODM, my friend.
Many top leaders eyeing presidency have in the past pitched tent in the area in a bid to win the heart and soul of Coast region. Tobias Chanji, KTN News, Mombasa County.
Right, so I bring in political analyst Maimuna Mwidau joining us via way of phone to talk to us about the coastal region leadership that's in connection with 2022 general elections. And Maimuna Mwidau, good morning.
Good morning, Zenda.
Thank you so much for joining us here on KTN News Center this morning. But then now let's begin with that political division between Mombasa Governor Hassan Ali Joho and also Kilifi Governor Mombasa Kingi. Talking about, Joho talking about he'll vie for the seat. Kingi saying, I'll vie for the seat, but we need a political vehicle for the coast region. We need to speak in one voice. So where does this leave the kinship of, the top leader of the coastal region?
Brenda, let me say that the current political environment has been shifting at the national level, and new alliances are being formed. So equally, the coast region is following in the same footsteps. And now we are seeing a number of leaders coalescing around certain groups. And as you have rightly said, Honorable Joho feels that it is easier for him to remain in ODM and participate in the democratic process to find a presidential candidate. So that is his position, and he probably feels that he can pull the coast region towards ODM and make sure that he gets a good support from the people in the coast. Mm-hmm. On the other hand, Kingi, who is also a member of ODM and governor of Kilifi, he feels that it's high time that the coast region represents itself through a political party that will have a coast base. Most political parties are national, but they have an ethnic background wherever they come from. For instance, in Ukambani, there are a couple of parties, Wiper and Mutua Chapchap Party. If you look at Western, we have Wetangula and Mudavadi, they're from the same region, but they have two political parties. So, coast region equally will probably have a number of parties, and we've had those before, that will be able to present their candidates or align with other national political parties and form alliances that will move their agenda forward.
All right.
So I think they are still in the process of trying to find a working program within the region.
All right. So, Maimuna, we're seeing Kingi saying that he's planning to unite all coastal leaders through one united party for the coastal region. And yet, Mombasa Governor Joho says that he's going to vie for the top seat. So where does it leave him?
Where does that leave Joho, or where does that leave Kingi?
Does it leave Joho? Because he says, I'm going to vie for this senior political seat in the country through the ODM party. Yet Kingi is saying we need to form an outfit, a political vehicle for the coastal people.
I think Joho has a base already, and that is the ODM base. Being a deputy party leader, I think he already has a following within the larger ODM fraternity. So I think that is where he's basing his support. On the other hand, what Kingi is seeing is the opportunity for him to rally an ethnic group. He's a Giriama. So he has a larger community that he can mobilize and then also bring the other smaller parties together. Now, at the end of the day, when Kingi has this team and ODM still has Joho, there is an opportunity for the two to work together, because Kingi will need to form alliances with other parties to be able to find some space at the national level. So having Joho on the other side and him bringing the coastal brigade together, that might work out for them. But Joho doesn't have the opportunity to form an alliance because Raila Odinga is still the torchbearer of ODM, and I don't see Raila Odinga resigning anytime soon. So that is a far-fetched opportunity for him. As for Kingi, he has an alternative to form alliance with other parties beyond ODM. All
right. So as we end up this conversation, Maimuna, so the coast region has always been a swing region used to fill the baskets of other political parties like the ODM, Jubilee Party, Wiper Party, Ford Kenya, NC Party. All these parties have been looking, at the coast region in terms of getting the political support. So if Kingi goes ahead and forms this party, how easy will it be for him to sell the new outfit, the new vehicle of the coast region to the other parts of the country as a way of supporters? We will be the best leaders, the best vehicle for this country.
I think based on the experiences we've had, all Kingi needs to do is form an alliance either with Mudavadi, Wetangula, Jubilee, ODM. The options are open. It depends on the agreements they will have with the other parties. So he may not necessarily have the support from the other region because everybody votes from home. So he may be able to form an alliance. But the whole idea is to make sure that Kwame is represented at the national table directly and not indirectly as it has been through ODM. So I think this is a wonderful opportunity for the people in the region to support their own party. It's a national party, yes, but with a base in the coast, and be able to make alliances with others. All right.
Maimuna Mwidawa, political analyst based in the coast region, talking to us about the coastal politics. We wait and see what agreement the two senior political leaders in the coast region will come up with. Now, allow me to take another short commercial break. 10:28 here on KTN News Center. I'll be right back with more Making the Headlines.